On May 21st, 2005, David Foster Wallace gave the commencement address at Kenyon College. It was called This is Water. It was 23 minutes long. It contained no jokes about the future, no encouragement to follow your dreams, no assurances that the graduates were special. It was instead the most important thing anyone has ever said to a room full of 22-year-olds. Wallace's central argument is that everybody worships. There is no such thing as not worshiping. The only choice we get is what to worship. And if you don't choose this object deliberately, you will choose it by default. The default settings are money, beauty, power, intellect. And the default settings will destroy you. Worship your intellect. Being seen as smart, you will end up feeling stupid, a fraud, always on the verge of being found out. I read that sentence and I felt seen. Not in the gentle therapeutic sense, in the X-ray sense. The person who reads 100 books a year and still feels at 3 a.m. that he doesn't know enough. Wallace's most radical move is his use of the grocery store. Not the cathedral, not the mountaintop, the place where you stand in line after work, exhausted and irritated, surrounded by people you don't want to look at. Wallace says, "This is where the choice happens. This is where worship happens, not in the exceptional moments, but in the crushingly ordinary ones. Drive, work, drive, home, the loop, the circuit." Wallace is saying that the quality of your life is determined not by the vacations and the promotions and the peak experiences, but by what happens in your mind during the loop, during the commute, during the meeting, during the grocery store, during the thousands of utterly ordinary hours that constitute the vast majority of your waking life. The worship of self, the unconscious, unexamined worship of self, produces not satisfaction, but a constant gnawing sense of having had and lost some infinite thing. That phrase is the diagnosis, the gnawing sense, the infinite thing, the loss that precedes memory, and follows you into every checkout line, and every commute, and every 3 a.m. awakening. The really important kind of freedom involves attention, and awareness, and discipline, and being able truly to care about other people and to sacrifice for them, over and over, in myriad petty, unsexy ways, every day. Wallace is describing a heroism so quiet that it is invisible. It happens in the grocery store. It happens in the car. It happens in the moment when you choose, against the default settings, to see another person as real. Wallace died in 2008. He lost his battle with the default settings, and the fact that the person who saw most clearly how to live could not sustain the vision is not an argument against the vision. It is an argument for its difficulty, for the honesty of the struggle, for the reality of the darkness that the attention must push against every day, in the grocery store, in the car, in the bed at 3 a.m., forever. Pause. This is water. This is water.